Welcome to True Forex Funds. We are one of the best proprietary trading firm who funds their talented traders up to $400,000 after completing our two-phase evaluation process. And now, we are going to interview one of our trusted funded trader. Dan may have passed the two-phase evaluation process and he got granted to our funded account. And I believe he already received a few payouts from us. Can you tell more about your success with True Forex Funds, your profit splits, and how are you doing at the moment?
Okay, so I'll start first of all telling about myself first. So my name is Tanmay. The meaning of my name is inner peace, so which is quite literally opposite the kind of person I am. I'm from India. Currently, I'm studying in Canada. I'm a full-time student here studying food science, and I have quite a few hobbies like playing cricket, video games, and sleeping is my favorite actually. So if you ask me about the career right now having at True Forex Funds, so I must say that I'm at the peak of my trading career right now because before that I was struggling to make profits, struggling to mark my zone, struggling to stick to one strategy. Right now I'm doing that and I'm proud of myself for doing that. And at True Forex Funds, these people are helping me a lot to succeed, and your service has been amazing for me.
I really appreciate you being saying that. And to be honest, I'm really happy that our trading objectives are helping you to become a much more successful trader. How specifically, how could they help you?
Okay, so first of all, you guys have the best rules in the prop firms industry. Like you have parameters like which are very sensible as compared to other firms out there. For example, the minimum trading days rule. In other firms, they have minimum 5 trading days, minimum 10 trading days. So I know it's hard to understand for me why this rule exists, because if a trader can show that he can earn 8 to 10% profits in one single day or a couple of days, then why should we wait for 8 to 10 days to get to the next phase? I think it is great how you guys change this rule, because traders can get funded in a couple of days. They don't end up wasting time completing the minimum trading requirement, by placing 0.01 lot sizes, which frankly doesn't make any sense. And also, one more aspect you guys helped me, that you offer IC markets, which is like one of the best brokers out there. I used to have I still have a live account with them, and I always wished that a prop firm would have IC markets accounts. So I was very happy to see True Forex Funds offering just that, and it was one of the most important driver in my decision to join True Forex Funds. Also, I really enjoy the interface you guys give us, the platform, and the timely service that you guys offer. Especially, the idea of receiving payouts the day I requested. So there's no delay in receiving the payouts. So that's really amazing.
I appreciate your feedback. We are working on to provide one of the best trading objectives with the best broker with really low spreads starting from 0.0 pips to our traders. And we are always looking on progression to where to find the best options for our traders. And we hope we can do our services at the best for you. Talking about profits, can you tell more about your profit splits?
Okay, so if we are talking about my profit splits, so let me tell you first, like I started with, blowing accounts, as we all do. I blew 2 to 3 accounts when I started trading. Then after that, I realized that I should study something first instead of just going into the charts and putting random trades. I started learning basics like candle formation, wicks, bullish, bearish candles, all the basic things. So support and resistance. I learned all this from YouTube. I started watching live stream of YouTubers during the New York, London sessions, and started implementing their ideas on my charts. And if we are talking about profits, I started making profits when there was, I bought a 25K account from a prop firm we all know, Funding Talent. I got my first profit split from them. After that, everyone in the trading world knows what happened. Um, so yeah, we all traders who have been through that, we are very, scared to join any prop firm, and we are very unsure if we'll get our profit split or not. So it was really difficult for us. Like when I saw the true Forex Funds parameters, I was like, yeah, this is too good to be true. But when I joined them, I bought a 25K account with you guys. I bought it. I made 5% on that. I got my profit split. Then I was like, yeah, we can trust this prop firm, because it's really difficult for us to uh, go with a prop firm which is fairly new. But I went with you guys. I bought a 100K account. I got the both the phases done in 2 days. I merged my account 100 plus 25. Then I got my second profit split, and a few days ago I received my third profit split, which was like around 8,500, I guess. But the last month, February, it has been the best month for me. I made around $15,000 in profit, and yeah, I this has been the best month. And before that, I've been withdrawing, small profits from other prop firms as well. But I'm starting to gain confidence as I'm going ahead with my trading journey.
I'm really glad hearing that from you, because our prop firm is based on trust, empathy, and
Yeah.
a good service we want to provide to our traders. And it's so good to hear feedback from you about all this. And I'm also excited having you and every other traders on board.
Yeah.
I feel you struggled a lot before becoming successful. Can you tell us about your biggest challenges that you had to go through in order to become successful?
So it's everyone faces challenges in trading. Everyone has those bad days. Everyone has the bad time. Everyone comes with with an idea of getting rich in no time, but that's not possible in the real world. So in the past, when like there was a time where I used to be happy making 0.5 to 1% of profit on my account. But however, if I lost the same amount of money in that day, I would run behind recovering that, and most of the time end up losing more. So I would say accepting, losses was very challenging for me. I have let losses break my spirit too, and which slowed me down. But and after that, I used to be satisfied in recovering the same amount of loss, causing my account to be lower in size, uh, and end up blowing the account. But however, now I can proudly say that this has changed. I can now make more profits than my losses, and I can detach myself if I'm having a losing day. I'm like losing 1%, 2% a day. I just reset, come back the next day, and this is especially a thing I'm proud about myself, because losses deeply affected me emotionally as well. And I can tell many of us traders go through this phase, and it's very normal to be emotional, take emotional trades. But trust me, when you grow, when you learn, you don't get into emotional trading. So same with happened with me. I don't get emotional while trading. I don't take emotional trades anymore. Instead, I focus on my setup. I'm also proud that I can make a living out of my profits. um Also, one more challenge I faced was, um when I came to Canada, it's really difficult for the time zone here, because I'm in Pacific Standard Time Zone. So the market opens according to the New York time zone, which is Eastern time zone. So we are 3 hours behind the New York time zone. So New York opens at 8 a.m., which is 5 a.m. for me, and it's really difficult to wake up at 4:30 a.m. and analyze the charts. When I was in India, it was the timing was very suitable for me. I used to sit in the evening, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. It was good that I didn't have to give up on my sleep. Now I have to wake up at 4:30 a.m., analyze the charts before getting into trades, and so it's really challenging when I moved here, that I have to wake up, I have to attend my classes, I have to go through my classes without dozing off in the class, and yeah, so this part was really challenging for me, the timing part, because I am a very lazy guy. I like sleeping, but I challenged myself. I pushed myself that I can do it, and I'm doing it. So I'm proud of myself.
And you can be proud of yourself because time is an asset that you have to manage well. And
Yeah.
as we can see, you're managing that pretty well. Besides the mental part of trading, do you have any technical challenges you faced, or how you thought you said you learned from the internet? So have you been
Yeah.
mentored before, or you just self-taught?
So I started trading, learning from YouTube. I started seeing many famous other YouTubers, are fellow traders. I started seeing the like the marking support, resistance zones, taking trades after breaking the support zone below the resistance zone. And after that, uh, I saw that this strategy is not really working for me. I can't trade like this. This is not my way to trade. So I went around on the internet, found some good mentors. I tried looking for some mentors, tried looking for their course, but I was very unsure if I should go for them or not. Then, I was like, there was a YouTube channel where a bunch of people used to sit and trade. So right now I have a mentor. Her name is Dr. Sasha. So she used to be the part of that, and she has also faced the same thing which I have faced, so which we all do. So, and she has started analyzing the chart so well. She has taught me so much that discipline is the most important thing, analyzing the charts, sitting and waiting for your zones, and not just placing random trades. So yes, she has taught me so much that I'm becoming successful trader because of her. So yeah, I can say that I have a mentor. She teaches me to be disciplined, to analyze the charts, to how to take trades, how to be consistent. Yeah, so we all sit together, we trade. Yeah, that's about it.
It sounds good that you have a mentor partner who can help you and you can help each other in this journey
Yeah.
of yours. Yeah. Can you show more about your analysis on real life charts?
Okay, let's get into the analysis. So, I start with the higher time frame to the lower time frame.
Okay.
I go to the daily time frame on US 30. This is US 30. I trade US 30 and gold mostly. So when we go into the US 30 charts, we can see that we have been consolidating here for a while now. So I usually mark the support and resistance zones first on the daily time frame. This is a resistance, this is a support. So when I sit on my charts, I first set my bias. If you're going to be bullish, if you're going to be bearish today. So I have a simple theory, like I've learned from other people, that when we see the candles of US 30 forming on any index market, we see that when we see here, this is a bearish candle zone. This opened here, created a top wick, came down, created a bottom wick. Now we have this has engulfed all the three candles here. Three daily candles. This bearish candle has engulfed all the three candles. Now I can set my bias that we are going to be bearish, like for the next day, next few days. So I set my bias as bearish for the next day. But when we see here, it has been consolidating, so I don't have a bias right now. Uh, I look into the smaller time frame to analyze the consolidating zone. But if we we are not ranging, I set my bias like this. If we are forming bottom wick going up, forming top wick, and we are closing there, then my bias will be bullish, and vice versa. If we are doing the other way, my bias will be bearish. So when we go into the 15-minute time zone, I usually mark the zones before the market open, NYC open. So the market opens at 6:30 for me. So there you go. So my market opens usually here 6:30. So I mark my zones before that. So was our previous high before the market open. I think this push was because of NFP, and
Yes, it
this was
seems
a
like it was an hour before 6:30.
yeah. I think this was a NFP push. So I mark my high and lows before the market open, and I go into the 5-minute time zone. I see that before the market open. Okay, let me just zoom in and let me mark the market open first. Yeah, so this is the market open, and we can see that we have got all the highs here. We took out the sellers from here. We went to the top side. We pushed down impulsively. We came down. We broke the lows, and now I'll mark that this zone now. When we push down impulsively, I'll mark this order block.
Mhm.
And wait for the market to come back to my zone. So to refine my entry, I go to the 1-minute chart. And as you can see, this is the zone which we have marked. And I'll refine my zone here. So this is the wick we are interested in. This bearish, yeah, this candle. Now I'll wait for the market. Now I'll see that this has been forming lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. It has came down. We came back to our zone, pushed impulsively. We came to our zone. I'll wait for the market to come back to my zone after the market open. It has come back to my order block. I'll wait for the market to react to the zone. I'll see if it's reacting or not. If it's not reacting, I'll let it go. If it's reacting, I'll see that it has closed bearish. I'll wait for the 1-minute candle to close first. If it has closed bearish, I'll get into a trade. I'll put my sell stop below this candle. I get into a trade. I usually put my stop loss below this wick, or below, above the wick or above the body, anywhere where I'm comfortable at. So I calculate my risk. If it's 0.5%, 1% of my account, I usually put above the body or above the wick. So this can be my short position from here. Put my stop loss above this, and I'll usually mark my after it has come back to the order block. Now we know we are going to be bearish, so my take profit would be usually with the equal lows here or below this lows. But right now I'm not very comfortable or confident enough to hold for this long. So I usually take my profits somewhere in the middle, and I take after I see that it has been going bearish after this candle, I'll add more positions to it and close somewhere when I feel comfortable, or where I can say that the market has come to my zone. It can go back up again. I take profits, but I can sometimes leave runners till it's breaking this low, and I can leave a runner and take my full profit here.
Yeah, and
So
you can
after that,
also close partial profits and leave the rest to running through to the full TP take profit area, right?
Yeah. So yeah, my mentor has been telling me since so long that start leaving a runner. It will help you a lot. It will help you not going through FOMO, fear of missing out. If I close my trades somewhere in the middle, I'll be like, oh no, I'm missing out on my profits. So she always says that keep runners. So, if even if it's 1%, 10%, doesn't matter, but keep runners so that you don't have the fear of missing out. You don't have FOMO. You keep
Then,
the, yeah,
and
you
you can
keep your
also
trades
push
running.
yourself by lowering the traded volume, and
Yeah,
then pushing yourself emotionally to hold to the trades until the take profit area. So, I mean, the
exactly.
outcome would be the same if you use higher volume but close it sooner, instead of using lower volume and letting it go to the take profit area. But you can push your emotions
Yeah,
into a new area, right?
I'm still working on that. I'm still working on that. So one more, yeah. After that, I'll see that one more thing. Uh, as I mark my lows and highs before the market open, where is it? So yeah, I can see that there's equal lows here, this side, this side, this side. There are equal lows, and we can see that if it's forming support here, which is equal lows, if it breaks below that, it can either go keep pushing bearish, or it can take the sell side liquidity and push to the top side. So I mark the lows. I go to my 1 minute chart. So this is our low. I see that this has been forming lower high, equal lows, lower high, lower low, equal high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So after that, we can see that there's an impulsive push after this. It has taken all the sell side liquidity here. It impulsively pushed to the top side. I'll wait for the candle market to come back to our order block zone. This zone, after taking out all the sell side liquidity pushed impulsively, we can wait it to come back to the order block zone. And same thing, I wait for 1 minute candle to close again. And once it has closed bullish, it gives me a confirmation that we can go bullish after that. So I have a buy stop above this candle, and after it has created bottom wick, I usually put my stop loss below this wick, so somewhere below here, and take my trade, and I will target these highs, these highs. So I can take 1 or 2 trades and target these highs. After that, if it has to push more towards the bullish side, because now we can see that it has taken all the sell side liquidity. If it has to push to the top side, it has to come back to this order block zone again, or this candle. I'll wait to see if it's coming to this candle or this candle. If it's reacting to this zone, I'll see that it has closed bullish here once again. If it has closed bullish, it has been reacting. I don't usually take higher risk in such areas. I go with lower risk, and if the market would have come back to my this order block zone, I would have taken my normal risk. But in such areas, I don't usually risk more. I put less risk and take a trade from here and mark this highs above this high. This will be my take profit area, and this is a huge stop loss, so I usually take very small lot size to take this trade.
And
And
then you have
also,
your
if
higher time frame supply and demand zones below and above,
yeah,
as we marked on the
yeah,
daily, right?
exactly. So
Yeah.
now after this, there's a war situation going on right now, so the market has been volatile. It has been moving. It has not been following any technicality. If we have a news, if we see that there's an attack, the market will just go drop. The US 30 market will just drop. So we don't have technicals right now, which we are just going with fundamentals. But after that, we can see that if it closes below, I mean above this resistance zone, if the daily candle closes above this, I can look into buys after that. But in this zone, I'm not going to hold trades for a long time, because it can hit my stop loss at any time.
So currently
And
on US 30, you be waiting And in the meantime, you would start looking for other instruments or other opportunities.
Yeah, I usually, with I trade New York session most of the time. So I wait for US 30, and if I'm seeing same trades in gold, I can take trades on gold. But same thing, because of the current situation, I'm not taking trades on gold because it has been moving very volatile, and it has been, uh, moving 40, 50 pips in a single second. So it's very volatile for me. So I'm avoiding trading gold right now. But yeah, I usually trade gold and US 30. And same, I analyze my gold markets the same way I analyze the US 30 markets. And also, my mentor also teaches me how, like, which is what our perfect zone would be, where we can look into trades. So that also helps me a lot. And
And
also
I
I can show you,
see you are
uh,
really keen on risk and reward ratio because you are really using a greater reward next to risk.
yeah,
So you're basically you closing your risk as soon as possible and not risking that much based on with what we saw before. Like you
yeah,
have the rewards are really far away from your risk.
yeah. So I usually risk less to make more money. So my most of the time my risk to reward is like 1:3, 1:4. So if my stop loss is around 10 pips, I usually target for 30, 40 pips. And if I can see if it can give me more pips, I'll wait for the market to give me more pips. But if I see that it's struggling to give me more pips, I'll close the trade and secure the profits, and I'll come back the next day.
So we were talking about gold, right? And your analysis on gold.
Yeah. So on the gold, we can see that I'll also here I can go on the daily time frame first, and we can see that it has been pushing bullish since 28th Jan. It has not come back and retested this zone yet. So we are waiting for the retest of this zone since it has been pushing bullish. But currently, if we look into the charts, so we can see that this had an impulsive push to the top side from this candles we were consolidating in this zone. Then after that, on 24th Feb, we started from here, and we pushed without a bottom wick actually on that day. So it went from 1904 to 1974, which is around 700 pips, which is quite a lot for gold. So and I think that was the day of the war actually, when the war started. And the gold started pushing above, it impulsively pushed above. On that day we were looking for buy, our bias was bullish. But since New York opened, it faked out all the bias, it went down, it created a bottom wick. And it also, I can show you, uh, yeah, so we can see that it retested this wick, the bullish order block wick, and then it went back up. Now it's going back up, and if we see that it's reacting again to this bearish order block here in this zone, the previous highs, we will look into sells. But right now we are currently looking for buys only, because it has been pushing bullish since a long time now, and we are targeting for at least $2,000. I think it's going to reach 2,000 at least. And same way, we mark the zones. We mark this zone. So this is my resistance zone. It pushed above this. It broke the structure. This is the break of structure from here. So I'll go into 15 minutes. I'll see that the structure has been broken. It came back down to my order block, this order block from where it has broken the structure. So I'll mark this zone. again, refine my entries on the 1 minute, like refine my order block with lower time frames. This is our order block here, and I'll go into 1 minute and look for trades from on the 1 minute chart. So if I see it reacting in the zone, the order block zone, so there you can see it has reacted quite impulsively. Like we pushed around 50 pips, 40 pips from this zone. So usually on gold, if we come back to our zone and if we see that it's reacting to our order block zone, we don't usually wait for the candle to close. We just take on, if it's reacting, we just take a trade here and we keep our stop losses below the zone, and we target the previous highs. That's what we all do. So it's the analysis is same on US 30 and gold, but depends on which instrument comes to our zone first. So that's where we take the trade from.
So we can conclude that your strategy works on any instrument, but
Yeah,
the entry points has to be at the exact place where your strategy and your analysis shows you. So exactly
yes,
at the order blocks.
exactly
Right.
at the order blocks. I
And
don't
then
take trades anywhere in the middle. I wait for the market to come back to my zone, to my order block, and then I take the trade from there.
all right. So it's a really efficient strategy. It works on all instruments at all time frames. So you
Yeah,
just have to stick to it and follow it, and then make sure you log the profits at the taking profit
exactly.
area. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
most important thing.
Yeah, on gold we mostly we take we have stop loss of an average of 15 pips, 10 15 pips.
Mhm.
So we lock our profits on 20 30 pips. We lock 50% of it, 70% of it, and then we let the trade run. So that's what we usually do, because gold it can fake you out most of the times. Gold is a very wild instrument. It can fake you out. So we lock our profits on, if it has the RR has become 1 to 2. If my stop loss is 15 pips, if it has given 30 pips, we lock 50%, 70% of our profits, and then we let the rest of the trade run.
Do you trade Forex as well? Currency pairs?
I used to trade currency pairs. I used to trade GBP JPY first, but I've stopped looking into it because I focus on only two pairs now. I don't focus on any other pair. I focus only on gold and US 30. And sometimes I've started focusing on DAX, but usually I don't trade the London sessions, so I focus on US 30 and gold.
Yeah, that's good that you're focused on 1, 2 instruments, and then you know by heart how they move.
Yeah. So as you keep trading the same zones, I mean the same instruments again and again, you start it's like a relationship. The longer you stay with someone, the more better you know that person. So it's the same way. The trading goes hand in hand with the instrument. So if I'm trading US 30 or gold for a longer period of time, I know how it will react, how it's being moody at times, trades from them. I know how it will react to a zone.
Thank you again for sharing your thoughts, your knowledge, and I think it could be an advantage for newcomer traders. What else could you tell for anyone who's new to trading, or maybe he's been trading for a while but struggling to making profits? As you mentioned in the beginning, you had to go through some phases in
Yeah.
order to become successful.
So as a newcomer, you must invest time in educating yourself, learning a strategy which can make you profitable. And one more important thing is that please remember, whoever is a newcomer, please remember that it is a marathon, it is not a sprint. Everyone comes in trading with the thought that this is easy money, but anybody who joins the journey with greed will end up blowing money, and then to recover that, they end up spending more. So avoid decisions based on greed, because you may have amazing days, but if you are not disciplined and consistent enough, you can lose all your profits in literally no time, and keep losing money in trading. So focus on being disciplined. Also, if you keep losing money, your psychology, you get very emotional, you start doubting yourself. So don't do that. Focus on being disciplined, articulate your goals and vision, show up for yourself, and work consistently.
What are your future goals and where do you see yourself in the future?
So yeah, that's a really good question. I don't have really future goals, but I wrote down my vision that I want to become a successful trader in my future. I have my 2022 goals right now. In If you're talking about trading, I have my 2022 goals. I have written down 2023 goals. So I write down my vision according to the year, and write down steps to reach my vision, reach my goal. So after, like, 1 month, 2 month, I check my notebook where I write my goals. So I check if I'm following my steps, if I'm reaching my goals or not, and if I'm not, what should I do to reach my goals. So that's what I do.
This is pretty good. You have a strategic plan for trades, for the emotions, for the future and your vision. And it's really good
Yeah,
to write them day by day and reflect back to them.
exactly. Yeah. If you do that, you know that what you are, you have a clear vision in front of you, what you're going ahead for. And if you don't have vision, you don't have goals, you're just stuck somewhere in the middle and you don't know what you're doing it for.
Do you have a clear vision where the industry will go in the future?
The prop firm industry,
Prop firm industry and the trading industry and traders.
I think the prop firms have made our lives very easy. People who can't get funding, but if they have the skill to uh, make profits, they are given a valuable platform through prop firms. The prop firm industry is getting very competitive. New players are joining the industry since this has become a profitable business now. All of them are trying to differentiate themselves from other players, which also in turn helps us traders obtain more funding without risking our personal savings. So I see prop firms growing a lot now because people like to have more funding when you spend less money of your own. So it's good to see prop firms growing, and it is going to help us traders in the future as well.
And it helps us as well finding talented and profitable traders like you,
Yeah,
anyway. And we are looking for more of these talented people around the globe.
yes, I bet you'll find them.
Yeah. What would you say about us, about True Forex Funds, if you just introduced us to one of your friends?
Oh, okay. So True Forex Funds, since I joined, uh, I have been in prop firms. I've been interested in prop firms since I've joined trading. So when I went through prop firms, different prop firms, I was trading with them, but they have different rules, different parameters. When So I saw, once I'm in many other Telegram groups, Discord groups. I saw True Forex once on someone's screen. I was like, I'm very curious to check new prop firms out every time. So I went onto your website. I saw True Forex Funds. What are you guys about? What are your parameters? What is your first of all, I was very impressed with the no minimum trading days rule, and second thing, I was impressed with IC markets. So these two things were enough for me to go with True Forex Funds. I decided to join you guys. I bought an account, and we have a trading group. So I have my other friends. We all trade back from India. They're from India. We all are from India. So they were asking me, are they good? Are they paying you? I'm like, wait, let me get my payout, then I'll tell you how are they, and what are they doing. So I got my first profit split, and I told all of them, and they were like, yeah, let's join this prop firm. And all of them have been very happy since then.
Yes, we see a lot of successful Indian traders are on True Forex
Yeah,
Funds, and
I'm
we are
very
happy
happy
to
to
pay
see.
them out.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see Indian traders growing so much now.
Yeah. What would be your last words for this interview?
Um, I would only like to say that don't doubt yourself, because I have been through that. I relate what you guys go through. If you're successful, keep growing. I wish you all the best. But if you're finding it difficult to be profitable, if you're finding difficult to get a place in the trading industry, I'll just like to tell you that keep educating yourself. Don't lose focus. Uh, and yeah, you will find a way someday or the other day. So yeah, don't lose hope. Keep practicing, and you'll be there. That's what I'd like to tell.
Thank you, Tammay, for these great last words. I think this can help a lot of traders. All your knowledge and what you shared today will be helpful.
Yeah.
And we are looking forward for your new account, your new profits.
Yes,
And I wish you a great day.
I'm going for the max funding soon. So yeah,
It's good to hear.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Tammay, for being here once again. And I wish you the best of luck with your studies, with your trades.
Thank you
And
so much.
whenever you have any questions, just hit me up on the Discord or on the live chat,
Anytime.
and we'll help you with each step
Yeah.
of the
Also,
way.
I forgot to mention the kind of support you guys have been giving. If you have a question, it gets resolved in like literally no time. We send you a question, we get reply in 2 minutes. With other platforms, it's not like that. We send a question, we get a email back. We have to send an email first. We don't. With you guys, it's easy to just send a message on Discord. Other platforms, I have to send an email, wait for them to reply back. It takes 1 to 2 days for them to reply back, even if it's a silly question. So it's really frustrating to see how they take a lot of time to answer a very easy question. So I think that's a very good thing that you guys give us reply to us in no time. So it's really good to see that.
Yeah, thank you for your feedback. Is it crucial for us to be transparent and fast and
Yeah.
answer all the questions that you have? And we want to do that as the best service as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for your feedback again, and have a nice day.
Thank you. I wish you the same.
Thank you. Bye, Tammay.
Bye bye.
Thank you for watching us. Make sure to stick around because more is going to come soon. Please like us and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to never miss out on new video updates. For more information, check out the description below.